First News with Keeler in the morning on WIBX and WIBX950.com.
On the line right now, Dr. Dean Fanelli is a vaccine analyst. And, Doc, good morning. Thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it.
Good morning. Good to join you.
So, the United States, of course, the country, in New York, we're dealing with it as well, of course, getting people vaccinated. President Biden says he has a goal of vaccinating 70% of adults with at least one dose by July 4th. New York State has reached that number. What about the rest of the country? What do you think?
Yeah, there are about a dozen states or so at this point that have reached that number already, and I think it's important to note that that's just it's not a magic number that we hit that number and everything's okay. We're already in a very good position when we look at the rest of the world. Hospitalizations are down, deaths are down, all the objective factors that people are looking at continue to move in the right direction. So I think although we're probably not going to hit that number as a country on July 4th, we'll probably hit it a little after that. We're certainly in a great position right now.
Yeah. What is you look at China, you would think that China had a vaccine early on. Is it just they have so many people because they're going through a tough time right now in parts of China where all of these unvaccinated people have come down with the virus? It's like they're adding restrictions again in parts of China.
Yeah, that's right. They were they kept it very closed, their society. Obviously, it's an authoritarian society, so they were able to literally lock everyone in their homes. So that's why they kept it contained. But they are vaccinating. The last I saw, over 7 million people per day. Obviously, there's about 1.5 billion people there, so it's taking long. But certainly, it's when you look at China and obviously when you look at what happened in India, that's what gives public health officials concerns, because when you let your guard down, especially with variants, that's when things can go sideways. I don't think that'll happen to us. We're showing that the vaccines are effective against the variants, but certainly that's what public health officials are looking at.
Yeah. Are you worried about this? What is it, the Delta variant?
I am not. I think, it's a variant of concern, meaning public health officials are looking at it. It could be spread quicker, even be more lethal. But it looks like the current vaccines are effective against that. And I think, what I'm worried about is obviously children under 12, a vaccine is not available for them yet. And certainly a variant, we've been very lucky that the virus has affected mostly older people. Certainly when you think of respiratory viruses, they tend to affect younger people as well. We've been very lucky. So I think at this stage, I'm not worried, but it's certainly something we need to keep an eye on.
Yeah. So we're at 60. The country's at about 63% right now. Do we make it? Do we get there by July 4th?
Probably not. Sometime in August, I think we'll hit there. But again, as long as these numbers keep going in the right direction, I don't think people should be too concerned. All
right. Interesting stuff there, Doc. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Have a great day, Dr. Dean Fanelli. We, of course, I think we've been at 70% for a while, but officially as of Monday, was it Monday that the governor announced we were at 70%, whatever the date was. Mm-hmm. And that was his number for everything to get back to some bit of normalcy. And people do still get out there and get vaccinated. Of the people who are eligible, does it surprise you that the nation is at 63%? I'm kind of surprised that we're that high.
I guess I am too. That's first shot, right? Not full vaccination.
At least one shot, 63% of adults. And the reason that I say I'm surprised by that is because there are other states where there seems to be a real negative on the vaccine, on getting vaccinated.
Right, absolutely.
So that number higher than I thought it would be. But interestingly, the number around the country is at about 63%. Where are we?
Oneida County?
I think we're about in that range as well, right? Maybe a little bit lower than that.
Yeah, I think a little bit lower than that.
Interesting.